So back with Hannibal at Bay, Volume 1 of the Rome at War series. Went ahead and moved on to scenario number 3, Cirta, May-June 203 BC. So we switched to map 4. Not that it makes any effective difference whatsoever. Alright, but looking at the forces, the Carthaginian army here, the army commander is Syphax here. Syphax is with some light cavalry, Numidian, and he has some more Numidian light cavalry to his left. He has a subordinate commander, a formation commander over here, Tychius. Tychius is with some more Numidian light cavalry. Yeah, so Numidian light cavalry on both flanks. And in the center here, we have some Numidian, well, it's all Numidian light infantry. So now we'll be adding the details of light infantry. On the other side of the lines here, we have Roman army. This is the cavalry of Massinissa. So Massinissa's here leading some Numidian light cavalry. And back here we have the army commander Laelius with some Italian heavy cavalry. Here's some Roman heavy cavalry. We've seen these before. And now to add new units on the Roman side, we have Velites. Velites from the 5th Legion and Velites from the 6th Legion. So treated as light infantry. Even though when they reattach to their parent Legion unit, they're not light infantry anymore. We have two. So we're going to introduce long units. Roman reinforcements are 2 Legion units. These are already reduced to their Charlie step. So we'll be introducing long units starting turn 2. All right, so no weather. Again, reinforcements would be next. So on the second turn, in the reinforcement phase of the second turn, place the following units in the areas designated. So those Legion units we just looked at will be coming in on areas 55 and 34. 55 and 34. Okay, so they come in on the same. They come in on the same 2 areas as the Velites start. All right. So now we go to the command phase. The order of battle phase. They call it a phase. I can't remember. Order of battle phase, I guess. All right. So now we're gonna. Each side's gonna roll. Syphax and a roll of 3. Laelius and a roll of 2. So we're going to add the army commander's initiative. So Syphax has an initiative of 4 plus a roll of 3 is 7. Laelius here has an initiative of 4 plus a roll of 2 is 6. So Carthaginians win. Syphax wins. So we go to the first activation. Okay, roll of 2. I subtract the roll of 2 from Syphax's initiative of 4, which is 2. So Syphax can activate 2 formations. So that will be himself and Tychius. Okay, Tychius first. Tychius has under his command 48. Okay, so these two all. Oh, so he has Numidian cavalry and Numidian infantry. Yes. Okay. So the light infantry have a movement of 2. And light cavalry 3, 4. Yeah. All right, so 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So to make this interesting right away, Tychius advances with his light cavalry 1, 2, 3, and 4 to come around Massinisa's rear there, and his light infantry 1 and 2. Okay, so back to the action phase for Tychius. No artillery, not charging yet. They moved and now they assault. Again, I don't see a reason for so okay, all right. So not charging, it's assault. So these two areas want to attack the same area. So active units in multiple areas that wish to assault the same defending area adjacent to all of them must all attack in one combined assault. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, each area may only be assaulted once per assault. So, I knew that. Okay, so I guess they do have to combine here. So this seems to fall under the combined arms rule. So I want the cavalry. Oh, isn't that interesting? Huh. Never mind. Maybe. Fractions. Round all fractions up. Oh, I did not know that. If the rules require players, well, I knew that, but now I'm reminded. If the rules require players to divide the combat strength of several units participating in the same attack, they should first add all the unit strengths together and then divide the total. I think some games are the exact opposite of that. You're supposed to have each one individually, then add the halved values for a total. Okay. Okay. So in that case, so this would be 3. Okay, so it would be 3. Oh. Okay, so what I'm looking at here is that the Numidian cavalry have strengths of 3, which is pretty good. So if these ones do missile fire and these ones do assault, then the Numidian light cavalry will attack with 1/2 the strength, so 3. Ooh, Tychius has a 0 tactical value, so no addition there. So that would be 3. But if we reverse that, and we had the light infantry do the missile attack and the cavalry do the assault, then this would be 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5, divided 2.5, rounded up is 3. It's also 3, but here's the difference. The cavalry have much better morale. Their morale is 5, so I think that I'll go ahead and say Tychius with the cavalry will do the assault and the light infantry will do the missile attack. So it has to be a combined attack. This, I think, falls under the combined arms rules, which means when assaulting a target area, the attacker may assault normally with some units, that'd be my cavalry, and use missile fire with others. My light infantry does missile fire. In this case, the defending units may not withdraw. I know that's a benefit of doing this combined arms type attack. May not withdraw and may not use missile fire, which is good because these Numidian defenders do have missile capability, but in this case they will not be able to use missile fire, and the attacking missile units may not take step losses. All step losses inflicted by defending units must be applied to units that are assaulting normal. Oh yeah, okay. So all the hits would go to the Numidian cavalry. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so procedure, no locking shields. There is a morale check. So let's look at our defending Numidian cavalry have a morale of 5. And Massinissa has a tactical value of 2. So I think that's an automatic pass. It's automatic pass. They cannot withdraw because I'm doing a combined arms attack here. I don't think they could withdraw. Eyeballing it real quickly, I don't think they could withdraw anyways because of the restrictions on withdrawal combat. Okay, so I think that we are going to do this all together. I mean, all of the Carthaginians together. So I think it's 6. Tychius adds nothing, so it's 6. I think it's 6 dice for the cavalry here, and it's 3 dice again for the missile attacks from the light infantry. Let me see if the die roll modifiers apply. The first one applies to long units. Morale. Is there a attacking a defending area. Okay, no, they're not defending low morale units. They're attacking high morale units actually. So that doesn't apply. Assaulting overstacked area, no. Elephants and infantry or horse archers using missile fire. Attacking and defending against elephants. Okay, doesn't apply. So oh wow. Not a single hit. Not a single hit. Wow. Okay. Wow. So now defenders fight back. So they have a strength of 6 plus 2 from Massinissa, I think is 8. Wow. Now, how do they divide their defense? Because they have 2 attacking areas. If the attack comes from more than one area, the defender chooses targets first. Each defending unit must pick one attacking area to defend against. But I don't think that they can. I don't think they can assault back against the units that just use missile fire. Yeah, I guess it all goes to the... Okay, ooh, 2 hits. 2 hits. Ooh, ouch. So if I reduce... So if I reduce each one by 1, I drop 1 in morale, but I keep 4 in strength. If I just out and out eliminate one of them to satisfy the 2 hits, then I keep my morale of 5, but I keep a strength of 3. So which one's more important? I'm going to experiment with keeping the strength and let the morale drop from 5 to 4. Let's try that. All right. I think that's the end of Tycheus's activation, and now Syphax. Syphax should have... Yeah, he has the rest of them, obviously. Now this is a separate activation, so I think I can go 1, can go... Should they charge or should they not charge? Oh, I know it. Actually, we'll do the same sort of thing. 1, 2. I think that's okay. Do a combined arms again. Syphax will assault. These Numidian cavalry will missile fire. So morale check. So now this area has an area morale of 5. Oh, they failed. So they take a step loss. They're the same. Ouch. That's okay. Withdrawal. They cannot withdraw. The combined arms attack, they cannot withdraw. Okay. Combat. So Syphax, 6 plus his tactical rating of 1. That is 7 dice plus 1/2 of the missile fires over here is 3. we go. 4 hits. So they get 4 hits. Just gonna wipe that force out. They get to fight back with 5. Now, no, that's still pretty high morale. 5. And they're battling back against Syphax and his cavalry. Oh, they got 2 hits. They got 2 hits. Okay, so we'll experiment here with taking out a whole unit. Syphax loses a whole unit, and here, while this force is eliminated, I think because that's 3 steps, they have to take 4 hits. And then I think, pretty sure this is post-combat advance. Yep. Syphax will advance with his cavalry. Okay. So Syphax is done. And then we go to the Roman side. The Roman side has to roll. Laelius has to roll for activate. Ooh, he rolls a 6. Well, 6. His tactical, his initiative rating is 4. 6 minus 4 is obviously, well, 6 is higher than 4, so he gets a no activation, whatever you want to call it. All of the Carthaginians have activated, so we go back to the Romans again. Laelius gets a no. Ooh, okay. So we have the situation. 2 failed activations in a row, even if it's the same side, still ends the turn. So this is a forced end, whatever they call it. It's a double failure or a consecutive failure. So that's so that is the that's the end. Okay. Let's go to let's go to the recovery phase. Both players attempt to recover unit step losses. I want to see if Tychius can recover some of those losses, and then I don't think the Romans don't have any, so replace eliminated leaders, don't have that. Oh, I think I forgot to roll for leader loss again. Let's roll for Tychius there. Ooh, actually that's close. So, ooh, wow. If a leader survives, we'll use eliminate. No, okay, that's why. Leader casualties. When units in an area suffer 1 or more step losses, like here, the player rolls 2 dice for each leader within them. Add 1 if the leader is with charging cavalry. No. And 2 if all the units were eliminated. No. Okay, so modified 11 or more. The 9 isn't modified at all, so actually Tychius is okay. And Syphax lost a unit. Same situation, so 11 or higher. Okay, he rolled an 8, so okay. Okay, all right. So recovery, 18.1. Recovery. How does this work? Recovery. During the recovery phase, both players may try to recover steps lost and may replace eliminated leaders. However, and also check for army class, but recovery. So can Tychius recover here? For a unit to attempt recovery, all the following must apply. The unit may not be adjacent to enemy units. Well, they are adjacent to Massinissa here. So they are stacked with their army commander or formation leader. They're stacked with their formation leader. And unit may not have engaged in any kind of combat during the current turn. No, obviously they engaged in. This is the same turn that they took the losses. Okay. So can't do it now. They would have to pull back, basically pull away and not attack or defend in the turn to recover. Okay. So we go back to Let's do the next turn quickly. But reinforcement. Oh. You know what? We have the situation here. Let me show this. The Velites are already here. They were not able to move out of those areas because of the consecutive failure to activate. And these long units are supposed to come in. Let me double check. I think they're coming in the same areas. 55 and yeah. So the long units are supposed to come in here, which is going to create overstacking. So I need to figure out how I handle that. How do I handle the areas that the reinforcements are supposed to come in on already have steps stacked there. Yeah, if they came on those areas, they would be overstacked. So I need to figure out how to handle overstacking in this case. So I guess for that reason, it's a good stopping point.